Oh my God. Oh my God. It's going to be a week. Kids are off on vacation. So they're hanging out with me. I'm doing the show from the homestead for the morning. Then I'll be into the office later on for the 12:30 p.m. show. Welcome all to the blockchain basement. Got my cool background here. Kind of looks better. My hat takes up the cool background I made, because I'm such a graphic designer myself. So I'm somewhat of a graphic expert myself. Welcome all to the morning show. Nicole Tater, TVNLA, Mr. Mark, a gold doge, Bubba's crypto. What up, man? With the Frankie candles. Frankie is such a badass. I love Frankie. We got a bluegrass man. It's Dominion on YouTube. Okay. It's not on Netflix. Fine. I will check that out on the way. Actually, sometime today. I will watch that for you, Bluegrass Man. Play hater of the year. Shout out to you, brother. So what a beautiful day. First of all, shout out to everyone that subscribed to the channel, you guys. We crossed the Rubicon, 62,000 subscribers. Feels damn good. I got some people hot and bothered about my video this weekend on Ripple. So if you haven't checked this one out already, definitely stir up the pot with that bad boy. And if you're not following me on X, make sure to do so. I'm at Drew Crypto. I will never DM you about crypto. Opinions are my own. Get off my lawn. It is 2,848 followers there. Fantastic. Let's check out the markets, you guys. I got this thing preloads on my coin market cap for some reason, but Aerodrome up by 9%. Holy sheep shit on a shingle. We're alive, baby. We are kicking. Nearly double my last entry points at 50 cents and my original entry point at 18 cents. I'm feeling damn good about this play, and I hope, if you hold an Aerodrome, if you caught the signal, let me know, because this thing has been treating me really good. And honestly, guys, I feel like Aerodrome and Base. Aerodrome's like the Uniswap of the last cycle. Base is like BNB of last cycle. What up, crypto in my veins? All the good people. Adam Baum, buddy. Oh God, I got to look at XRP. What happened? Did it pump? Is it pumping? Oh no. See, I hate seeing it not pump. I don't like being correct about this situation, you guys. Like, this is an aggravating, and it's why I feel so driven to tell people what's, if you're in XRP Maxi, dude, just look at Ripple stock, Ripple Tech, Ripple stock. It's a good one. Okay. I can say that. Absolutely. This is blue balls. This is multi-cycle blue balls. A bunch of people made a massive amount of money off this first move here, but it's been kind of grim ever since then. I'm not going to lie here. Let's check out the rest of the market. $63,400 for Bitcoin. We're going to hop into the charts on Bitcoin. I am looking to find my next long entry point. I think I found it this morning, but boy, did it get feisty over the night. Ethereum up 2.79%. That's a good look. $2,600. Hey, don't hate it. Let's look at the top winners. Let's look at the top winners. Tau. God damn, $528. Oh shit. So yeah, you're well, and obviously, okay, so let me do some housekeeping. So we are brought to you by 2bit and also brought to you by Arculus. I don't have my Arculus tab here, but Arculus cold storage wallets. Click the link down in the description for a wallet. Keep your money off of exchanges. Use code BASE10 to get 10% off. 2bit, if you use the code BASEMENT, you actually get $200 back on your first deposit. Up to $2,000 you put in, you get $200 back in futures bonus. It's a good deal for everyone. We're also partnered up with Blowfin and CoinW. So we have a lot of exchange options here, folks. Wow. What an incredible little site this is. Tau up 529%. When I gave the back the truck up moment, we were at $168 on this token not too terribly long ago. Holy shit, life comes at you quick. Jesus, Murphy, what is this? Oh my God. Let's go into trading beyond this one. Wow. Absolute fireworks on this token. Holy God. I mean, this is where the day I got excited. See, because I don't like, okay, I know I'm excited right now seeing this giant green candle, but I got the most excited. I was like, yes, we get our chance on this day. It was August 5th, 2024. Wow. What is the move since that? I mean, I think I was talking about it like nearly the bottom of the wick, but not at the exact bottom of the wick. We're up 200% since that day. Holy shit. This is why you gotta don't fade the blockchain basement. It's bad for your pocketbooks. Don't fade yourself. Let's go back to the top winners of the day. Immutable X, we got Popcat, we got Near. You know, Near's actually taken up a pretty big chunk of my portfolio value. The buys were at large around $1.90 on this thing, and it has really started to move. I didn't catch this nice little $1.09 range. Got it for $1.90 right on the upswing there, but man, this thing has been looking pretty strong. You got some double bottoms right there. Double bottom, Betty. Looking beautiful. Velo, let's check out Velodrome. Yes, Nicole, I will check out Velo. And that's the kind of the fun of these morning shows, you guys. You can just tell me which projects you're looking at as well as I'm flying through these charts. Because there's always so much news to cover in the afternoon, too. You know, and the news is important. Velodrome, what do we got here? 3% on the day, 23% on the week, down 9% on the month. It's got a long way to go. I think it's going to be, it kind of moves with Aerodrome. It's on the Optimism network, interestingly enough. It did have a really, really fun moment. I don't hold any Velodrome, but I know a lot of pretty smart people do. And you're you're seeing higher lows on this kind of rounded out upswing. So this one, not going to be surprised if it brings some fireworks to come. Check out Bitcoin before we get too deep into all these altcoins here. Diddy didn't off himself. Stop by to say hello. What up, JP? I have AIOZ already. Benki I don't have yet. Let's see. I better go check out how my well, God, I got to check out Bitcoin real quick. All right. So here's what we're looking at on Bitcoin. And this, I'm just going to give this the expanded backed up view here. All right. So we're looking at it on the 4-hour. This is the MACD on the kind of middle section here. I'll move my face out of the way so we can see this thing. MACD's here, RSI's here. RSI cooking well up high right now. Okay. We are playing around in these volume node ranges. Currently, you know, holding on. If we can hold on to the 63.2 node and bounce in between the 64.4 node, that would make TA sense for a few days. Obviously, we might get fireworks to the upside. quick ride to hell to the downside. The next node below us is at $61,000. And if I have to, I mean, I know the markets, I was covering all of the open interest on longs, which made me really cautious at the end of last week. Bitcoin gave no fucks. Gave no fucks. Look at this. Middle of the night, this thing pumped up to $64,700. It's trying to break above this little peak here, this little Batman head. That's right at about 65, I believe. Yeah, 65,090. And that, that's going to be a little bit of a battle because you got a little bit of a volume node trench to fight through in that moment. If we do, we can teleport up to $66,000. At large, though, I think within this month, we got 7-8 days maybe. Within this month, I really, I won't be surprised if we hit around this like 67 spot if we start to pump up into this range. I would be shocked if we got above and beyond this within this month, though. I think that we're going to just keep fighting, resetting, and get to this moment in October. That's what I'm looking for right now. As far as short-term trades, I am also loving the day trading on Bitcoin. This RSI, not really sparking joy. I want this to be to the downside. I want the MACD to also be, I really like taking the trades that are deep like this and then start to see, you see what I did here? I saw this double trench, saw it start to dig out. That's where you see this massive amount of trades come in for myself. 4x the trading bag in this short amount of time, and it takes, I do exercise some patience and caution when leverage trading for sure. I do use stop losses. I'm not so cool. There's no stop loss on it. No, I have a stop loss for sure. And really right now, and mostly just so you guys know, if you are trading with me on 2-bit, this is how I operate on 2-bit. So I check out the 5-minute. The 5-minute does have a lower end RSI, so that's good to see. So we might be starting to see a little bit of that resetting of it for me. 15 minutes, right smack dab in the middle there. So I like to see the 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the 4-hour all in the pain zone for our RSI before I really decide to pull that trigger. On top of that, I utilize what's called the Fu Manchu Cipher A. It's free, and it prints red and green dots, just the same as all the other hyper expensive packages out there. I'm waiting for my moment to long Bitcoin. I am not going to short this market. And it's just funny, like, some really smart crypto people were hitting me up before this weekend started, and they had shorts it. And I was like, I don't short this market in the trajectory that we have right now. No, not going to do it. I think I helped them out. a little bit. So right now, freshest data, we are printing a red dot on the 15 minutes. So that's good to see, and really, 62.9-ish. Let's go to 2-bit once again. Let's check out the 15-minute. Check out the volume node just in the shorter term time frame that I'm looking for here. Bam, this POC right around 63.1 now. If you're zoomed in kind of on that 15-minute range, pull this one full screen. Bam. Pull this bad boy down. Bam. And squish it down. Bam. So 63.1 is a pretty strong volume node. Not going to be surprised if it goes back to this point of control in the short term that we've created over the last few days. Now, really, yeah, JT been long. Yeah, this is the kind of the range that I'm looking for. And I do like greedy entry points. Won't be surprised if I miss this and this thing jackknives to the upside because it's been on the downslope since the middle of the night. Markets are opened now and really no nasty, chaotic red or green candles. Something interesting to note, the market's opened and the scary bears weren't able to scare really anyone off. We have the MACD trying to come back down in the shorter time frame here. So I'm going to see if this can re-expand and get me to a nice, juicier, lower entry point for a long. Now, at large, here's where I think we are in the grand scheme of things. I had a lot of people asking about the monthly chart. And, they get worried because they see this kind of rounding off structure that appears to be happening on Bitcoin in the longer time frame. But the reason why I bring this chart up is to really show you the history, the historical context of this asset class, because it's quite interesting to me. And really, what you have here is you have an initial green wave on the MACD. You have an initial green wave on the MACD, a little bit of a resetting. This is the COVID era. This is where, oh my God, we're going to have the end of the world. Save your money, you guys. Oh my God, it's over. Right. Right before that, you had the run up of 2017. You could see the monthly wave of 2017 clearly right there. Now, the front end here, this is the time frame where Bitcoin ran to like 12 or 13K. They're like, oh my God, we're so back so soon. Not so much. This is an initial priming wave. And then what followed that was the nasty good times of the 2021 bull market. Right now, crazy as it may seem for me to say this gigantic mound is our priming wave. So I really feel like this is essentially just a larger version of what we experienced at the front end of 2020, beginnings of 2021. We have a priming wave in this. Now we have Bitcoin ETFs. Now we have nation states FOMOing in and trying to basically play tug of war over Bitcoin hash power. It's a hilarious situation. So at large, I think we're doing just fine. I really think that this bad boy has got plenty of room to run. Let's go to the Pi cycle top indicator as well. Pi cycle top. Always I had a lot of people asking me, are we at the top? It's worth looking at. Let's see here. Which one do I like using the most? Bam, bam, bam. Let's just choose a random one. Let's just go in. There we go. It worked. All right. So as you can see, the reason why I bring this up, Pi cycle top indicator is pretty damn good at calling the tops. You have the yellow and the green crossing smack dab on the time frames of the previous highs. Bam, bam, bam. We have 3 points of confluence. So when we do see this yellow bad boy start to reach up and get ready to cross the green, I'm leaving. And right now we have plenty of room. We have plenty of room. So pretty excited about that. Really liking this time frame kind of opening up for us here and giving me more confluence that time is left for this bull market. The top has not been found yet, folks. There will be a top. There will be an absolute time frame where I feel like the markets are now done. I will put my shorting hat on. I will start to move into investments into data center build outs, basically just GPU bandwidth. I think I've called it the New Deal. This is mine and no one can take it because it's been mine for years. America is going to just hammer into data center build outs. That's going to be the new squeeze of 2026 and beyond. Mark my effing words. The United States is not going to go out without a fight monetarily or militarily. So very interesting. Oh yeah, I saw a Crown. Crown thinks like a Q1 top. Don't fade that man's data analysis. He's thinking Q1. I'm going to fade it. I think he's wrong, but I like his work. I just think that's wrong. So also I checked out Tom Crown or Eric Crown for like maybe trying to box. He's like 5'8", you guys. Like, what are you doing? He's like 5'8". I can't do that. So what do we got here? Really short term, waiting for this thing to cool down. We're getting closer on the 15-minute. Let's see. Maybe while I'm live here, I can get this RSI to reset nice into the downside. We're starting to get some action here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Q1's the top. I think around Q2. So I'm just flat out disagreeing. And I have all my reasons why, if you watch the show. But I like his work, no shame on him or whatever, but I think he's wrong. Now we go here. Bam. Let's go up to Drift. See, it's 73 cents on Drift. Jesus. 10% on the day. Holy sheep shit. 53. Man. God damn. All right. So this thing's trying to cook to $1. It is at its near all-time high. All-time high was at 76 cents recently, just in the last few days. Holy God, this thing is moving. I know Nick moved in on it. This will be very, very interesting to see. Very, very interesting. Also, there's a lot of let me see here. You guys can't see the writing on walls. All right, let's read this guy's. If you guys can't see the writing on the walls by now, I sure won't be changing anyone's minds. Here goes anyways. The big players are setting up to know and control every dime you spend. Yeah, we know that. Yes, we know that, Justin. But I'm glad you're paying attention to that as well. That's basically the setup. That's why we like cold storage. That's why I like 2A. That's why I like a cane Corso that acts like Cujo on my lawn. And that's why I like boating accidents. And let me get your guys' opinion about this. Should I get the single man tank, or should I go with an armored Sequoia? Vet brought up some reasonable points. It would be much more gray man, and I've always kind of had a mind's eye for the armored Sequoia, even before the tank. It's a tough choice. I wouldn't have nearly the level of armor I could get out of a single man tank on the Sequoia, but I could get there's some windows and door systems that can stop 50s. So I don't know. I'm really torn on that. Now let's look at the rest of this stuff here. Let's go to the rest of the pumpas for the day. The pumpas. Ave, just oh my god. All right, so here's the story of the Ave in the blockchain basement. I was down with it at 50, 60 bucks. Nick reminded me how badass this project is and really gave a focused highlight on this project at 90 fucking dollars. Absolute sickness. And really, we're sitting here basically double from Nick's re-highlight. Because what I did in the past is past. I mean, you can't fade DeFi. Aave is double. It is nearly double that price highlight there. Holy shit. Shout out to Nick. That's why it helps having a great team. We got Near Protocol. Obviously, Arweave trying to poke its little head up above the water there. Ondo. That's it. I got a pretty big bag of Ondos. This is great to see. I think the average entry on Ondo is about 40 cents. Might even be lower than that, but I think it's right around 40 cents. That feels good. Injective, got a fat bag of Injective myself. I'm going to be talking in depth about Hedera here in the next few weeks. I just got to do it. And also, what about the Hilux? Maybe I could just have the wife driving the kids and I could get the new Hilux. Hold on. This is a big deal. Big, important sidetrack here. Hold on. Okay. Look at this. Look at this thing. This work of art. The new Toyota Hilux. Get out of my face. Yeah, I bet you I could ship this thing here. It would cost, maybe probably like 5, maybe up to 10 grand to move this thing across the seas. I want a fucking Hilux though. I really want a Hilux. They are so sick. Absolutely just one of the most indestructible vehicles on the planet. Oh my God. Get out of my face. I don't know. That's a tough call. So other big movers for the day. Mantra Ohm up by 1.9%. Nothing huge. Quant not dead. This is great. Quant not dead. Chainlink, wake the fuck up. What are you doing? $11.41. What is this? Hell? Nah, I still think RWAs are going to push Chainlink to new heights, you guys. I really feel like Chainlink is going to be within the top 10. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets to number 5 or near the top 5 in this bull market. So still feeling damn good about Chainlink and the actual application, really literally working with Swift rather than all these pipe dreams and YouTuber videos made about it happening. Ben Simmons up 51% on Arrow. Shout out to you, bro. That is absolutely awesome to see. Proppy, I've heard of Proppy before. Let's see if the price makes me not happy though. Let's go. Got a children's running around. What is this? It's trying to level out and find this base. This is not horrible. This is the original Pump 2 moment. It's really, showing signs that it doesn't want to die. Absolutely. Let's go to the full price history. This is interesting. This is kind of concerning over time, though. We got lower highs. It's right at its previous all-time high on this pump, though. Interesting. Let's go to the website. Let's check this thing out. Oh, yeah, this is the property thing. This is where I heard about this tokenized property. This might be pretty fun. And even if it's not like the next Remax of Web3, the speculation on these things is going to happen. So this is very interesting. Nice shout out to that. Real estate, my entry 1.11. Nice. Okay, so you got in about $1.11. This thing's at $1.04. Probably got in on the price reset here. Man, what a fun time. When we're up by like 5-10x, take your profits. I took shitloads of profits here. It felt great. Now, I really like to see the price resets. It's sparking my joy here. Sparking my joy. Let's look at the losers. Pendle pulling back. Interesting. Flare. Kronos. I bet you Crow's going to be a mover this cycle. Crypto.com ain't going nowhere. It's a pretty damn big exchange. Let's see here. Nearly the total supply is out. Interesting. Very down from its all-time high. Very, very down from its all-time high. Very, very interesting. Let's see the biggest losers. We got to look at the losers. Jupiter, what are you doing? Jupiter down by 2%. You son of a bitch. What is this? Hell. Nah, you're all right. She's fine. All my buys were in 70-cent range, so still up by like, 8% or something like that. But I think Jupiter's going to be a great mover. This is a Solana, what do you call it? A Solana beta play. So good morning, James Jimenez. Never mind, phone disconnected. Good morning to all. Good morning. I like how I can read the chat a little bit easier here too. Check Saga, please. What is Saga? What is Saga? Saga. Interesting. It's not MAGA. It's Saga. Let's go. Down by 9% on the day. All right. What do we got this? What's going on here? 30% up on the month, though. There you go. 1 year down by 61%, and that's when it was released. It looks like we got some insiders selling off, dumping it all the way down from $5.60 to $1 flat. That apparently could potentially be seen as a double bottom attempt to break below $1, which did not work. And now it has doubled since then, more than doubled since then. Lots of the supply to come out still. What is this? Let's go to the website. Am I going to get hacked? You're going to get me hacked? Unreal. What is this? Hunger Games? Where am I? Hell? What is this? Hades? What in the world is going on? Complete Web3 platform made for developers. Visionaries integrated stack of high-end tools support the need for Web3 dreams, yada, yada, yada. So it's a layer 1 protocol. Virtual machine agnostic, interoperable, dedicated chains or chainlets. Chainlets. All right. That provide the application with infinite horizontal scalability. Who are the people? Who are the insiders? Who are the insiders for this? What is this? They got a Pegasus mainnet. Pegasus. Let's see here. Let's see if they got a docs team. They got a docs team. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Scoo Chain, advisor and CEO of Scoo Chain. That does not impress me. Oh, World Economic Forum tech pioneer. Thank God. What is this? Found. He is an executive at Tendermint. Okay, now we're talking here. Now we're talking. This guy's an executive at Tendermint. Jin Quan. Interesting. Okay. Building. Please bugger off. I like this guy already. You know what? That's the best. That's the best description right there. Just bug off. I'm building. Get off my lawn. Unbelievable. Absolutely. Shout out. Oh, and shout out to the elevator man for gifting the membies in the morning. Absolutely savage, man. I really, really appreciate you dropping those membies in there. And, give this stream a like or reshare. We're at 200 people watching right now across our platforms. Let's get this out there. Found him on Tinder. Wow. They found this guy on Tinder. Let's see here. Bodgan Alex Reckel. Entrepreneur. Interesting. I'm going to leave this tab up so that I can come back to this. From a chart perspective, whoa, that's a balloon, not a bullet. So they're popping balloons in here. Double bottom attempt at $1. Don't hate this. Don't hate this at all. And that's pretty normal to see the release and then all the insiders jump on the people. The coin finds its spot where it's not going to die at and starts moving up from there. Graph up 8%. Wow, that's cool. Low hanging AI fruit right there. Stacks is near $2 again. Holy good googly moogly. What do we got here? Celestia up by 1%. Up 20% on the week, though. Celestia did not want to die. ICP hasn't really been doing shit. What the hell is going on with ICP? Glad I see now. I need to pay attention to this. I made a bunch of money off of this thing this year. I still have, a few grand worth of ICP laying around. Whoa. You see that? Did you see that? You guys, if you see this message when you're on CoinMarketCap, exit the room slowly. That is sketchy. What in the CoinMarketCap has been infiltrated. And you know what? I'm glad that happened live on stream because no one believed me when I said it in the office. Like, maybe it's just your computer. I mean, let me know in the chat if you've seen that come up before. I've seen it and nothing happens, but I just exit out of it. Sketch, bro. Where are we going to ICP? Let's go to ICP. Bam. 839, 840. God, I'm so glad I took profits at $16. Jesus. But honestly, this thing hasn't really sold off very effectively. These are higher lows. So, and the canistered smart contracts are starting to be burned like crazy. Like the canisters being burned are going really, really well in this time frame. So actually, this might be a very, very advantageous price moment for ICP and Chainlink, honestly. Very, very interesting to see that. Let's keep going here. So much excitement, so much room for activities. Let's see. We got Chainlink, ICP right next to each other on the movements. Avalanche. This has been kind of fun. Still holding a good amount of Avalanche. This, again, it was one of my profit-taking bags. Selling off a huge portion at $52. Now we've completely reset. It feels like higher lows on the resurgence. And yeah, I mean, I'll try to be greedy about it and get another bag built around like 22, maybe $23. Currently sitting at 27. Don't know if I'll get it, but that's fine. That is fine if I don't get it. Also, one of my faves, Constellation DAG. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Looking juicy over the past few days here. It's pulling back a little bit. Let's go to the 7-day. Up in a big way, up 20%. It's nice to see some life on. The lights are on for this project, man. And I knew that the lights are on. They're always sitting there to, building out this Project Iron Spider deal with the Army and the Navy of the United States. They do some pretty cool shit with data security, and it's a whole new type of blockchain. So it's a metagraph, and I really am quite excited about the potentials of Constellation DAG. It's a pretty small market cap in relativity to the other projects that I was talking about. $67 million market cap. Plenty of upside for me if this thing does see the $1 billion Graceland. Can you review HNT? 400% since December. I know, first and foremost, HNT is building a reasonable DeepIn project. They are building out an infrastructure, a decentralized approach to cell phone coverage, and it's been working in a big way. Price-wise, let's check it out. Down 1% on the day, little pullback overall on the month. We're up 10%. And on the year, up 400%. Shout out to that. Abel, nice moves. And this is me, begrudged that I tried to mine helium last bull market. It was around, it was right in this range when we were at $1. Tried to mine it, got scammed for the mining systems I tried to buy. I spent like $2 or $3 grand on the mining systems. Never came. I'm part of some lawsuit that never went anywhere because justice doesn't exist on this effing world anymore. But honestly, price-wise, this looks healthy. It's on Solana. It's building a reasonable DeepIn play. It's being utilized more and more. And this type of conversation is what we really, really need to see across the board in many industries to see crypto hit mainstream adoption. So absolutely kind of love what they're doing over there at H&T. Honestly, they got bloodied up nice from all those scams. They sure did, man. It was brutal. I was caught up in it. It got me for a couple grand. But on the price wise, the tech side, it didn't go away. It's still being mined. The network works, and it's looking pretty damn good. So, as far as if I'm, let's say I'm up by 400%, I take effing profits and wait for pullbacks. That's me personally. You seen the levels that I pulled profits in a big way from by operating in that mindset? Something to think about, but you do you, boo. America is not the same anymore. Yeah. Yeah, David, I am jealous of you because that sucked. I really tried my damnedest to get this miner. It was like October, September of 2020. I bought 2 of them. They were expensive too. And they got me for about 2 grand and never sent me the product. And just, and this justice system is such garbage. I just feel like it's such garbage. It doesn't take care of people. Squatch, thanks for the shout out. Squatch knows crypto. Love to listen to your point of view. Appreciate your insight. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Well, with that being said, I'm going to get these nuggets lined up, ready to go to the office, and we're going to get ready for our 12:30 p.m. show. But all of you out there, I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you smash the like on your way out, share the stream, and I'll be seeing you real soon. Take care.